you guys? It's your girl Chase here, and this is Black Girls React. We are Nay Boogie with the hoodie, Shea Butter 84, and Irene the Passion Queen.
It still did it, y'all. You still can see us because I didn't push the button quick enough. Y'all didn't see
us.
I can swear I saw this.
I just stopped laughing, so I didn't even notice.
You was laughing about what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, because I kept picturing the Stairmaster still coming.
And her wig fell off. Anyway, so her wig fell off and landed in his bag, and he didn't know. Anyway, listen, we'll talk about it.
Ain't no fucking way.
The plot thickens, I swear to God. Okay. Anyway, welcome to Black Girls React. I am your girl, Popular Stoner, aka Shea Butter, baby.
I'm Nay Boogie with the What's
I'm gonna say, girl, you up there this time?
It's Chase C. Hayes, no matter how you say it, as long as that flavor stays in your mouth.
It's your girl, I read the motherfucking Passion Queen. What's poppin'?
All right, y'all. And so tonight's episode, I literally just thought about it like today, and I told the ladies. So we're closing out Black History Month. I'm not sure if everybody got to celebrate. I was unable to celebrate because I work for the federal government, but we just need to hear it there. So we're gonna close it out.
We Black, we woke up alive.
That part.
Celebration. There it is. Shit.
That part. So in honor of Black History Month, got a few questions from the girls. All right. So every question is going to start off with growing up in a Black home. All right. First question. Growing up in a Black home, what were some superstitions your family had that made no fucking sense? I'll go first. I just have to get it off my chest. I'll go first. My mama would not let me put a hat on the bed. Mm-hmm. Don't ask me what the fuck that superstition was even for, because she never explained it. She just said, don't put no motherfucking hats on my bed. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what's that? She says, bad luck. I'm like, can you explain? And she never explained.
No hats on the bed or the table.
Now I've heard the no bags on the no purse on the ground.
Yeah, we don't. What you don't do is put no purse
on the ground.
You want to fight? Put one of them purses on the ground if you want to.
Now I did hear that, and that's been like embedded, but I don't think not in the house. It was more so outside, like you don't split the pole. Mm-hmm. It was more outside superstitions than inside the house.
Oh, not sweeping nobody's feet. Anna Banana, what's up, baby?
Yeah, that one I never understood. The sweeping of the feet, I never got that one.
So, you was, if I remember correctly, the whole thing was you don't sweep anybody's feet because you can sweep, like part of their life away or something like that. It was, which I think is more rooted in like hoodoo and things of that nature, which is why if somebody sweep your feet, you're supposed to spit on the broom or something like that.
I just wipe my foot with my foot. Like as soon as I touch my broom on my foot by accident when I'm sweeping, I like take my other foot and like rub it or something. I don't know because it's been instilled in my head. I'm like I'm unswipping in my head. That's how
you unswipping. Unswipping. That is the term of the night. Unswipping.
Unswipping. Okay.
Unswipping.
Mm-hmm. So what was yours, Chase?
Well, I used to think the whole New Year's shit was dumb. That just the whole New Year's thing used to really piss me off just because I was a child and like then it was like stricter as a kid. Like you better make sure your room's clean, no trash, you'll have nothing wet in the house. Like you can't come in this house until a man comes in this house. And I think that's the only thing now because like I get the idea of it now. Like you literally want to start brand new, clean, nothing like unkept or whatever. So it's understandable now as an adult. That whole man coming in the house thing first, it still makes sense, but it's just more aggravating as an adult. because when I go out for New Year's, I literally cannot enter my home until somebody
what
comes in. So I have
that's
to
what
wait
I
for
said to
either
somebody too. I was
yeah,
like, that
especially
doesn't make sense.
I gotta wait for somebody. So usually we get my good neighbor Sean to come over. This year he comes on over. He goes, "Oh, is it my time?" He comes on over. He's like, "All right, do I gotta do anything special? I just gotta walk in."
You
He's like,
made
"I
sure
walk in." He's like, "I turn in
you
a circle."
made,
He's Sean is white, so you know he just turns in a
but
circle and he's
did
like,
you
"Go
make
ahead."
sure he had money in his pocket when he did it
See,
now?
it's too much. See, it's too much. The
Because
money's
that's
supposed to
the
be in the
that's
See, yeah, no,
pocket.
I've never heard that. That's
Yeah,
not part of
yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying. It's too
See,
much.
that's not part of it for me.
And
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I told somebody else. I said, now I was like, one time I did all of the things. I did all of the things. And I said that year was crappy. So somebody explain it. Explain it to me. Explain it to me now. I said I did all of the things. I even had a man at the time, and he had a job, and he had money in his pocket because it was $250 because we was going shopping the very next day. I remember we did all the things in our brand new apartment. Yeah, it was crappy as fuck. I said somebody explain it to me. What I do wrong?
Not
And everybody like,
making
oh, I'm like,
screaming.
exactly.
She
So
said,
therefore, I
Alexis,
don't.
Yeah. One thing I ain't skipping is food though. I'm gonna have a spoonful of black eyed peas. I'm gonna have a piece of pork. I'm gonna have my collard greens. Guts to do it.
I will do.
I had
I
none of
will
that.
do my cinnamon. I will still do that. But I'm like, man, if I forget to wash a dish, I ain't about to beat myself over the head with it because I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich at the last minute. Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care.
All right.
I'm
Next
still alive.
question. Oh God. Growing up in a black home, what was something that you got slapped or spanked for that you still don't do to this day?
Don't do.
That you won't do. That ass one was that detrimental. You still don't do that shit to this day.
I'm a habitual bitch. I kept going. I don't.
I'm about to say the shit that I got in trouble for was like my mouth and my grades, and as we can see, my mouth still reckless than a motherfucker. I mean, I had it life though, so I guess the grade shit kind of worked out in my favor, But
The only thing I really got spanked for aside from like my mouth was I put a plastic bag over top of the light bulb.
I remember this story. That shit was funny as fuck. I said, "Name what?"
Mm-mm.
I was bored and I was like, I wonder, and I just put the
Not I
plastic
you
wonder.
bag
wondered
over
Now,
top
already.
of
now,
the
You
now
wondered.
the shit that I got in trouble for like that would be me and my brother damn near tearing the house down because we used to fight like cats and dogs. I I hit my brother in the face with a pan one time because he slapped me.
See, we didn't have fights like that. We got into arguments. We
Baby,
didn't get into physical
okay.
fights like
Oh
that.
No.
no, me and my brother used to throw down. Like I think I was
But we were
4.
further apart in age though.
Oh yeah, I think I was
What's
4.
the age gap for y'all?
My brother is 9 years old and my sister is 7.
My brother is 6 years older than me, baby. I'm talking about knockdown, drag out fights. It's a wonder my parents' house is still standing to this day. Love him. Will go to war for him. I wish a motherfucker would try my brother or any
Yeah.
of my siblings.
Nah, my brother wasn't doing all that. By the time I was around the age where we would have been fighting like that, he was fucking. So he wasn't worried about fighting with me.
Nah,
She's
my older brother is 4 years older than me, so we was scrapping. Like our first scrap. I don't know if I told the story here, but yeah, y'all remember Captain Planet? Mm-hmm. Well, my mother had got us the rings, and I wanted to be fired, and he wouldn't let me be fired. I can't tell you what led up to these events, and I can't tell you what happened after these events because I think I had my first and ever blackout. But if you remember what vacuums were like in the 90s,
Hmm.
you know that the pieces to get in the stairs in the corners, they weren't plastic like they are. They were
they were
heavy
metal.
metal pipes.
Mm-hmm.
Candace got enraged and took that metal pipe off the side of that vacuum and cracked him upside the head. And he was bleeding. It was a whole like all the neighbors was in my house. They had stitches and everything like that. It was a whole thing. And you would have thought he learned his lesson then. Nope.
They never
So
do.
yeah, ever. So we've been scrapping for a long, long time. I remember a couple of years ago he went bald for whatever reason. He decided to go bald like his senior year of college, And we was in the house, and he had said something slick to me. And I said, you know that scar on the back of your head? I want you to feel it. Remember, if I did that at 4, what could I do to you now? You know, so it's just but I love him. I just came from a basketball game, just rooting for him. You know, that's my brother.
I didn't have that type of experience with my siblings. My siblings used to tease me other ways, but see, they also knew that I was crazy. So I think that's probably why we didn't fight. I mean, even my brother was shocked. I put the plastic bag on the light bulb. He was like, "The fuck wrong with you?"
Rome, I would never be hard.
I was
hard?
Listen.
Before y'all continue, moving forward, every question I'm gonna go ahead and say my answer first.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I just want you to know.
Fair point.
I'm just saying because I still haven't answered yet, but it's okay. I'm gonna say mine first from this moment
you gotta learn how to interject, baby. Be part of the conversation.
I don't like talking over people. I'm not about to talk over you.
It's not talking over. It's interjecting. It's a flow.
No, because I'm gonna be interjecting myself in the middle of your sentence, and that's talking over you. No, it's cool.
Say your answer, Shay.
I don't curse in front of my parents, and I'm gonna tell you why. My dad, I was watching Ren and Stimpy. My dad asked me to repeat what they said. I said verbatim. He said verbatim. My mom walked in the room as I was saying what was said on the show. When I said it, my mom, it was a reaction. I can't even blame her. Full on reaction knocked me into the window. It was just like a backhand. And then she said, "What the fuck did you just say?" And my dad said, chill. I told her to repeat what was said on the TV. Bruh, when I tell you, only words I say is nigga in front of my parents. I do not curse whatsoever.
I can count on one hand the times I've cussed in front of my parents. In front of my mother, it was once. And it was because we was walking down the street to my grandma's house and I saw a snake in the ditch. I said, "Oh shit," and took the fuck off running. And she's like, "What?" You have to know my mother to know. And I'm like, "Girl, if you don't come over here, why is you still standing over? If you see me running, why are you still over there?" That's my question. She told me
I've cussed in front of my mother before. No,
it slipped out.
Coming back home from college, something had fell off the truck. And I was like, "Oh shit." And my mother was like, "Now you coming home cussing? You just out here cussing?" But my mother's an elder, y'all know. So she don't cuss, she spells. So if I want to say something, I just be like, he took his ASS down the street. You know, you gotta spell. You can't say this, you gotta spell it.
Spelling is crazy.
I've slipped up a couple times, but my mother, because every time she tried to say something to me about cussing, I'm like, "And who you think I get it from?"
I can't say that to my mama.
I can.
My mother is
like a sailor when she really get in it.
You know, I can say it. If I was to say it would have to be to my father.
I can say it to my mama.
I think I've heard my mama curse twice in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? But typically, the times that I have slipped up because they knew I was like, if I was telling a story, I was like, you know, something I was passionate about, and I said it, and I paused. I didn't get no reaction, so I kept this shit moving. I was like, all right, we're gonna act like that motherfucker didn't happen.
Anna, do you need a hug, bro? Like, why he throwing you in closets and not feeding you? What is going on?
Oh shit, my brother used to drag me around the house. I made my brother bunk bed fall on him. I folded him up in the hideaway in the what's the thing? The hideaway bed in the couch. Child, my mama messed around. Either my mama or my daddy gave that fool a whip one time. Oh child, it was hell in that house. You hear me?
Yeah. Me and my
brother.
No,
I just got gaslit a lot. You know, I just got gaslit a lot as a kid.
So there's only 2 incidents. Well, there's 3 incidents. Just to piggyback on y'all brother's situation. My brother's 4 years older than me. We used to be real close to that nigga hit puberty. So growing up, like when we used to stay in New Jersey, he would tease me. He would like hold his ass over my face while I'm sleeping, fart, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When I would inhale, yeah, he used to he would chase me with Freddy Krueger masks, knowing I'm a scaredy little bitch. But this one time we was we both got kicked out of school because of me. I bust my head on a concrete step, which y'all see that right there. We weren't in the right school district. When the nurse talked to me, asked me if I was abused, I said no, I didn't want to go home because I got drunk uncles that smoked weed. And girl, that was my 25%. I was telling all of it. You hear me? Mom had to pick me up. We had to get moved out of that school, and this is when everything happened. My parents decided to get back together and move us down to North Carolina. Now, prior to that, my brother was pissed off because he loved his school, right? So he said, I ain't mad. I ain't mad. And to show you I ain't mad, I want you to hit me in my face as hard as you can. Mind you, I'm like 6. He 10. So I'm like, all right. But what he didn't know is my mama was coming up them steps when he said that. So I cold cocked the shit out of this boy. He went to go hit my mama, said, you better not hit her back. Fast forward to a year later. We was hardcore into wrestling. We used to do all the moves. This nigga got me back. We had a long den. Like, that motherfucker was long. And he was like, I want you to run at me as fast as you can. And I'm like, cool, all right. And I did it like a dumbass. He stuck his arm out, caught me right here. I flipped up in the air twice. And then I was asleep for the rest of the day. My mama beat the brakes off this nigga. You hear me? She thought I had a concussion. She thought she was going to take me to the doctors. And you know, back then, that going to the doctor was a whole ordeal. They wasn't trying to
listen, I had a couple of them moments, okay? Anna is hilarious. 17 months pregnant, bro. He said that motherfucker 17 months looks like he's 17 months pregnant and his butt crack is always out.
Like old Gucci.
The butt crack is always the finishing line.
Yeah.
I think
all right.
People outside sound like they getting ready to fight. So if y'all hear that, that's what's happening.
Okay.
Well, keep us updated like the 5 o'clock news.
You know what I'm saying? Take the filter off and turn the camera.
It was a whole lot of you said you was gonna smack me type shit. Like literally 10 minutes before I got on this bitch. We're gonna see.
Not he got bad breath, but he rich. Okay.
Go to the dentist. You got money. That is unforgivable.
That's very weird.
It's just so I respect him.
Not I respect him though. So next question. If you had to struggle, okay. So growing up in a black home, if you had to struggle, what was your family's struggle meal that you still eat to this day? I'll go first. Pork and beans and hamburger.
Pork and beans. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Spaghetti.
That was a struggle meal for y'all?
A struggle meal?
It's something that can go a long way, yeah.
It's gonna go a long way in that house.
Right. I can't say that because people look at me crazy. Because baby, if we made spaghetti, you was getting fried catfish or fried chicken with it too. So and a side salad. So
that's not struggling.
Oh, beanie weenies is
what? I can't say that one. But probably will be like sloppy joes or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so quick, cheap, and easy.
Maybe
I'm gonna be a fucking sloppy Joe though.
I went to but I think last month, and I said, "Mom, can you please make some poke and beans?" She goes, "I'll make my baby some poke and beans." I said, "Thank you, please." I need some nostalgia.
That was very safe.
That was a quick one. Y'all didn't. Okay, I guess that was easy.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, other than that, my mama knew how to make chicken every which way, girl. If there was ever a book to be made about the 50, 100 million 11 ways to make chicken, I guarantee you my mother could write the goddamn book.
I'm about to say they made like big portions of like single items like meatloaf and like fucking like lasagna. Like these are these are things that can last.
2 pans.
Right. That'll last you for a few days in this house until they can go to the store to make actual food again for maybe like the week.
Yeah, I had it. I tried it again as an adult. I don't know what the fuck that shit was. It's been some years since I tried it, but it was like super sweet and weird. I was like, the fuck is this?
Y'all gotta forgive.
Helper. That was the other thing.
Y'all gotta forgive me because I love me a fucking sloppy Joe. That was my favorite MRE when I was in Afghanistan.
Bang. That bitch bang.
You had an MRE Sloppy Joe?
I did not have that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that. My bad.
Sloppy Joe.
Oh no, I'm talking about the MRE sloppy Joe, bruh.
Oh,
That shit is fire. I would eat a MRE sloppy Joe to this day because it got the sloppy Joe in there, it got the little bread in there, it got the M&Ms in there, and it even got that gum that make you poop in there. So yes, they
Orbit? Nigga.
they put gum that make you poop in the MRE so you don't get constipated because of how many calories is in each MRE.
Oh, that makes sense. Rome, Chef Boyardee was a snack. Wait, I don't know if it was a struggle meal. That was very much cans in the pantry.
Shut up. Yeah.
You come home from school, that's what you want to eat right there. That's your after school whatever till you have dinner. There you go.
Now, if my granddaddy was picking me up after school, baby, I was going straight to pizza. We could give me a personal pan pizza with a soda. Please and thank you. Shout out to my granddaddy. Rest in peace. Love him dearly. Baby, me and personal pan pizza was going together real bad. Now, my great aunt picked me up. We had this spot called Frost Top. It was a burger spot. Let me get that. And they made fresh root beer instead of like Barks or A&W. Right. That sound right there is exactly it. And I'm talking about it's one of them burgers that, baby, it came in the white paper, and that motherfucker was greasing in a sausage. You hear me?
Nah,
and you get that good yellow root beer.
No lie. If my godfather was coming to get me, you know, he would take me. Now, mind you, this was back in the good old days when Fridays was actually high quality, good enough food to like go out to eat with. He would take me to Fridays, and I would get a whole slab of ribs from my motherfucking son.
Come on, a slab of ribs.
How we go from struggle meals to y'all
know.
favorite meals?
I don't know.
My mom worked in the daytime. My dad was at home. My daddy cooked. Actually, yeah, like I was eating steak at like 4 years old. My first choking experience, it was pretty bad, but I survived. Hey, but it was
it was a learning experience. You learn about steak, especially when you start off young. You learn about the goodness that is steak.
It was one of those things where I could say that's how I learned how to use my throat. Unfortunately, but it was 2 pieces of steak that was just connected by fat. So obviously, I don't know nothing about steak connected by fat, and I had 1 piece of my throat, 1 piece of my mouth, and. My father just sitting there watching, what's that show? Pinky in the Brain. She's on the couch having a good time, and I'm over here like, well, guess I gotta survive. Gotta do something. But yeah, oh man.
Yeah, my granddaddy the one put me on the oysters.
You got that?
Yeah.
I can only do 1 or 2, and then my brain goes, it's wrong. And then I can.
Renee, why we got this? You got that?
I'll fuck up a whole dozen by myself, please, and thank you. Bring that on over here.
Nah.
The grilled ones. Oh, when I went to New Orleans last year, yeah, give me a little char.
Now, when I'm in New Orleans, my favorite place to go get char grilled oysters from is Maro's. It's black on. Drinks be good, food be good, vibe, everything.
I don't like oysters.
So we're not going to New Orleans with you because I don't want that.
Well, no, I
didn't say you had to eat it.
Kind.
They got other shit now. You ain't gotta eat what I eat, and baby, I have no problem not sharing a goddamn thing. Please.
I just want some crabs, and I want crabs.
I want crabs too.
I want some crabs too. Ooh, and some
New Orleans,
shrimp
and shit like shrimp, oysters, all that kind of stuff. I ain't never really did crabs in New Orleans, but baby, you give me a good 5-pound bag of like some crawfish.
Suck the head.
I never had crawfish, so I have no idea what I'm doing.
What? Ooh.
Yeah, that's something else. I got
me either.
Yeah,
I've never had crawfish.
I think I've had everything in the ocean but shark at this point.
I never had crawfish.
Good.
Yeah, I had shark, but have I? I think they just called them shark bites. I don't think they were real shark.
No, I've had actual sharks. It was a spot on Cocoa Beach they used to sell in Florida.
That's where my baby daddy from.
I had frog legs. Frog legs and snake.
I just said I like the food. Goddamn.
Made me mad. That nigga. Anyway.
Mussels, they the big ones. Mm-hmm.
So Chase, to piggyback off what you said when you choked on that meat.
I survived.
My dad tried to kill me. This is probably why I don't eat fish to this day.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, my dad tried to kill me.
That
He
was
tried
good.
to kill me. So,
Okay.
well, your dad was in there fucking watching Pinky and the Brain. Like you was almost dying.
But see how that was a bypassing killing? You're saying this is an active killing, so I'm trying to figure out how we got to this.
Never had fish before
You had a
until I was 7.
Oh, no.
We went fishing.
Oh,
He
Lord.
said he did. He took the bones out.
Oh.
But here I am, and it's this way, and I'm like,
Oh.
He tried to kill me, and this was at the time. This was at the time when I wasn't allowed to have anything to drink until after I ate all my food.
You didn't need nothing to drink. You need bread.
Well, he didn't know that because this nigga was beating the shit out my back and trying to get me to drink water. It finally got dislodged, and after I was about as blue as I could be at this color, with my little tan. My mom came home and she was like, "Why?" She's like, "Why she look like that?" I'm talking about. Well, I tell you, he was beating the shit out my back. Ponytails came out. Everything. He knew he would be in trouble if I didn't survive. Type shit. He was like, "Bam, bam, drink this water," and I'm like, it's just he was fucking me up. He was fucking.
What kind of fish was it? Do you remember?
I don't know, but I'm thinking everything is fine. It ain't the soft bone fish.
For future reference, for anybody who watches this, if you are eating fish and a bone gets stuck in your throat, eat some bread. That's coming from a country girl who was raised on catfish.
Or let my dad beat the shit out you in the back. Whatever you can get to first.
Is that in the roof of my mouth? Now, that was some uncomfortable stuff.
In the roof of your mouth, that's hurting.
Even salmon, like the prepackaged salmon from like Costco's or something like that. I be eating my salmon very carefully because they be some bones up in there.
They tell you how country my ass is because I'm over here like,
damn, you got beat like a motherfucker.
Like I'm trying to say, like my back was tore the fuck up. My mom was like, "Why does she look like?" Like they got into it. Most times when my parents got into it, it was because he was drunk. My dad used to be a drunk. He stopped when I was turned 18, thank God. But he used to be a drunk, and he didn't pay attention to what was going on. So it was like he would do shit like feed us fucking fish with bones in it, go sit in front of the TV and watch whatever's on the TV. You know what I'm saying? And my mom would come home because she used to work like a late shift, and she'd be like, "Why do kids look like?" He'd be done some fucked up shit, and she'd be like, "Why do they look like that?" He'd be like, "See what happened with," and he knew that if she came home and something was wrong with us, there was gonna be an argument. So he tried his best to make sure that we were not disheveled and we would sit down, homework was done, baths, everything. But it just didn't always go that way. And my ponytails was out, and she was mad. She had to do my hair over. He was fucking me up. I had bruises on my back. Yeah, he was tearing my ass up. Anyway, next question. Bringing back trauma.
A chicken bone. Yeah, damn.
Who got choking on a chicken bone? What? What?
Oh, yeah.
Why would the choke on a chicken bone?
It wasn't they didn't give you the leg. It's just gnaw on.
That was so much in one time.
What are you doing to choke on a chicken bone?
I don't know if me or Nate could make it through this goddamn episode. Both of us over here crying.
Yo, what? What piece of bone on the chicken was you choking on?
Oh my goodness.
Was it a wing?
Yep. Oh my God.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Because I'm just thinking, you know how when you see like a little 1, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, and they got and it be like mad big, like in their hand. So I'm just trying to figure out what.
You definitely shouldn't have fucking had that shit.
At all.
Like, somebody's supposed to be looking at you while you got it. Just because, oh Lord, you're supposed to be looking on the gristle. Goodness gracious. I'm sorry that happened to you. That is traumatizing.
That's terrible, friend.
Oh God. Wow.
All right, next question. Growing up in a black household, what were some of the things your parents, grandparents, whoever raised you, used to spank you or did to punish you? I'll go first.
I'll go ahead. Go ahead.
Because I'm not messing with you. I'm not playing with y'all. Let me go. So I stole a piece of candy. Or it's like a, you know, as a fucking 6 or 7-year-old, your coat pockets is shallow as fuck. You didn't have no deep pocket. That motherfucker fit maybe a quarter in that bitch. My dumb ass got an adult size candy bar and tried to put it in my pocket, right? My dumb ass not knowing that, I mean, I knew my pockets were shallow, but I didn't, you know, I had my hand on it at first. And we had a car that you had to push the seat, you know, forward to get in the back because it wasn't a 4-door, it was a 2-door. And it fell out of my pocket and slid underneath the car, right? So I'm getting in the car like, ain't shit happened. And mind you, it's my brother, it's me and my cousin, my dad and my mom. So my dad is pulling out, and I'm like, why the fuck is he paying so much attention? He pulled out of the parking spot. He's like, who candy bar is that? I'm like, what? Like, I got my hand on my pocket like, oh shit. I said, it must have been there when we got here. He said, no, that wasn't there when we got here. Who candy bar was that? And they used to intimidate the fuck. My parents would intimidate the fuck out you, bro. They give you to stare and they start doing shit like this, like torture techniques and shit till you tell them the truth. And so my brother said, it wasn't mine. I got money. Nigga, come on now. My cousin, they the same age. My cousin was like, yeah, nah, it wasn't me. Nigga. And they was like, who was it you, Shafia? I was like, yes, it was me. So, bruh, there's nothing else I can do. So I got home. My mom was talking the whole time how she gonna beat my motherfucking ass, bruh. Like, she's like, I can't wait till I get to the house. I'm about to fuck you up, you know, shit like that. And I'm just crying. We get in the house, she turns on the burners on the stove. I'm like, what's about to happen? She said, oh, you like to steal, huh? I was like,
bitch, are you Penny?
Bruh.
What the hell is going on? Do I need to have a retro call to CPS or something? What is happening right now? You said this was going to be wrapping up Black History, not a trauma jumping session. What is happening?
I am here.
Girl, I'm getting terrified. Like I'm watching a scary movie. What happened? Please tell me your hand didn't go in that room.
My mom did not. She didn't put my hand on it. She hovered my hands over it. So my mom hand.
What's the difference? Like what? What is the difference? Evidence?
She hovered my hands over it for a little bit, and then my dad would be with the belt, and then they ate the candy bar in front of me.
Ella said, you ain't got fingerprints no more. Police!
Dang, I just wanted to get my story out. Dang,
you got your story out. Limitations? Like what? What?
Hey, that nigga over 40. Them statutes.
Back then, you know, I didn't think it was child abuse. I didn't know no better shit.
Shut up.
That is crazy.
Sorry, that was
my sincerest apologies. Like that is actually like fucking wild.
Y'all gonna have to give Meg a minute. She'll be back. If y'all ain't never experienced Tickle Me Elmo Day, this is Tickle Me Elmo Day.
I'm just trying to, you know, hey, listen.
No, that's the problem. You wasn't allowed to tell your story. Tell your story.
Oh my God. I don't even tell y'all no more because damn, that's not even the worst.
Oh no, Jesus. Mine ain't that bad. Okay, so my mama used to whoop me in the beginning. And then once again, you remember Irene in her mouth. So I don't even know what the fuck I got in trouble for this particular time. But my mama was giving me a whooping and I turned and looked at her and was like, "Are you done yet?" Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Because her whoopings weren't affecting me no more.
oh, hell
And so,
no.
and she was like, "Oh, so this don't bother you? Wait till your daddy get home." I was like, "Ooh," because by this time I had seen my brother get a whooping by my dad, and I really wasn't trying to have none of that smoke. But I fucked around in my mouth once again. Hey, I had to fuck around and find out. Now, it's funny to me now. It was not funny in the moment. I was in junior high. Yeah, I was in junior high, I think. I had been doing like gymnastics and shit, but I had got like a C or D or some shit in science, mainly because it was like a report I didn't turn in. Child, my daddy was sitting on the floor in the den in front of the couch, like watching TV and doing bills and shit. I walked in the door, he told me to come over there. You remember how you used to go to the mall and get them belts with your name engraved on them, the leather belts? That's the belt that he would whoop us with. Baby, that man sat on that floor, did not move out. And I know he didn't move out his face because all the papers that was around him was still in the same spot that they were in when I first walked up on him. That man made me stand in front of him while he told me out the fucking frame. That man whooped my ass. I'm talking about to the point I had to go lay in the bed. No, I'm not sitting down on shit. I'm gonna go lay my ass in this goddamn bed. And here come my raggedy ass brother talking about something. He gonna come and sit on the edge of my bed. You okay? Get the fuck out of my goddamn room, you bitch.
Yeah, my sister whooped me about me cleaning my room or some shit like that. That's why I said I'm a habitual bitch. My room still be junky anyway. The fucking point is that she beat my ass and then took the belt and was hitting me in the front thigh part, and she hit me in my cat. She hit me in my cat with that belt, and I hollered and I was rubbing, and she was like, "Why you keep rubbing down?" I said, "Cause you hit me with the belt." She goes, "I don't care," and I'm like, "My cootie cat." That you don't even care that you beat my cootie cat. Not like you could have beat anything else, but my cootie cat is crazy. And she would make me want to like. I never understood why you want to beat my ass. Is my name Toby? Like you know what I'm saying? Like why you gotta beat me with skin? Like you know what I'm saying? Like, why you just do it clothes? Like that is just some like real sick ass shit. Like and sometimes when you bring and I hate to do the whole like sometimes when you bring up shit to your parents they be like. I don't remember that. Oh, well, I'm glad that trauma did not traumatize you because it did me. I recently just did it to my mother. She was like, I don't be giving no damn. I be really saying it what it is. And I was like, well, this is what you do. She goes, Mommy, sorry. How you making Mommy feel bad? You feel bad now. How you remember how I felt? Like, what you want me to do? But no, I don't think I ever got like, it was over grades and shit. Yeah. They used to keep a tally on me. It would be some bullshit. Like I was in first or second grade, and they kept like a little blue book tally. And if I did anything like the slightest thing wrong, they would send it straight to my mother. And every day, just getting my ass beat for no reason, like stupid shit. But building character.
You ready, Nay?
I think I'm ready.
All right.
Okay. Now, I won't say that my mother didn't like beat me other than me trying to burn the house down. Instead of physical beatings, I would get lectures.
Your daddy was sad. I'm sorry.
I would get lectures every time I did anything wrong. Imagine just a lecture, just about anything, like anything about the dishes. I'm getting a lecture about the dishes. She punished me. My punishment one time because I didn't come home as soon as the street lights came on. I came home 5 minutes later. 5 minutes later because I was waiting to cross the street responsibly. Cars were coming. So it took 5 extra minutes. Anyway, she kept me in the house all summer from the beginning of the summer to end. Like the second we left from school that last day, I was in the house, didn't go outside to play at all. We only went outside for family events. That was it. I was in the house that whole summer. And she wondered why I don't go outside now. You literally trained me for it. You trained me for this. So, of course, I'm getting in trouble for stuff like in school, like my grades and stuff. So she'll give me a lecture. And then if I had an attitude, she said, "Oh, you got an attitude? I know you don't want to. I know you don't have an attitude because you don't want me to have an attitude. Because if I have an attitude, then this is going to be a bad situation for the both of us. So it would be in your best interest for me to not have an attitude. Do you understand me? I should know it by heart. That's the problem. That's what she said to me. I got lectures. I still get lectures, and I'm grown. I can't ask you for advice. I get lectures. I don't get beaten. I would have rather got the beating than the lecture.
So my thing is, Nay and Irene, you guys know who my mother. You don't know her because you never met her, but you know who my mother is based off of what I went through as an adult. So does that surprise you at all that she put my? This is the same woman who broke a cutting board on my brother's shoulder, a wooden cutting board on my brother's shoulder. This is the same woman who she hit me across my forehead with the belt buckle when she was beating me.
Yeah, no, I got normal beatings, like when I'm sitting there, get my head done doing slick shit, get hit with the brush, like type shit. But like not to that level. Like I said, I got lectures. So I had to sit down and listen to her just.
What's wrong, Chase? It built character. I'm a great person.
You are an amazing
person.
All right, moving away from the trauma. Growing up in a Black home, what were some sayings your family used to say that you still use to this day? Or what is something that your parents said to you as a child that you didn't understand until you were an adult?
Repeat that?
Okay, it's a two-parter. So what were some things that your family used to, like slangs or sayings that your family used to use that you still use to this day? And what was something your parents said to you as a child that you did not understand until you became an adult?
He got some sugar in his tank. That was one of the things. I had to kind of like context clues, figure that shit out.
Yeah. I understood what I'm going to do. I'm going to see a man about a horse. I understood what that meant when I got older. Well, the different variations of what that means when I got older. And well, we won't have any slang. It's just how we say stuff because the people in certain parts of Baltimore, rural country, so they be like, "I gotta pay." I heard somebody say it like that, and then it just stuck. We was out to dinner and we heard somebody say that in a restaurant. "I gotta pay." So now that's what we say.
This sound like Forrest Gump.
That's what we said to them. We was at Golden Corral and just heard somebody get up and say, "I gotta pay."
It was Golden Corral, so no tea, no shade.
Well,
I love me a Golden Corral. Shit. Anyway, no, we're not on that.
Golden Corral was like, you kind of expect that environment. I heard I gotta pay.
I know it's certain shit that you not surprised by, like if you go into Walmart. Exactly. That's why I said Golden Corral. That makes sense.
I ain't here for y'all. I'm here for these rolls. I don't give a fuck about nothing else in here. I'm here for these rolls and this dessert platter.
So the saying that I still use to this day, and that I just said to my husband not too long ago, he never heard it before, was if was a fifth, we all be drunk. Yeah. And he was like, "What the fuck? What does that mean?" I was like, "It's self-explanatory." Yeah. Anyway, and then something I didn't realize until I got older. As a child, I didn't know what bless your heart meant. Until I became an adult. As a child, I was like, "Oh, take care. That's cute." Mm-hmm. You know.
Baby, the number of times I heard my grandma say this shit, I'd be like, "Ooh, child."
They do got good ranch dressing. Sorry.
A horse of a different color. That's one. Change the topic. My grandmother taught me that very quickly. Well, that's a horse of a different color. I'm like, what? I had to go to my mother one time. I was like, "Mom, what does that mean?" She goes, "It means you try to switch the topic." I'm like, you know what? I went back. I said, "Grandma,
that's what that means." Right. I'm today years old. I had no idea.
I was like, all right, I kind of like that.
And that's the horse of a different color.
Because it take your mind off of what you're talking about. Y'all can switch the subject.
Yeah, because it makes you like, you might go like,
what?
And then next thing you know, you talk about something else. Like
I like that.
Did everybody go?
I can't really think of anything, but then again, Lord knows the crazy ass shit that come out of my mouth. So
There ain't nothing that you realize as an adult that they just said as a child.
that I continue to say, not that springs to
No.
mind.
Something that they told you that they said to you as a child that you didn't learn what it was until you were an adult, or didn't understand it until you were an adult.
Not that comes to mind. Not right now. No.
Okay. All right. Growing up in a black house, in a black home, what is something that your parents, grandparents had in their house while you were growing up that you swore you would never have in your house or use, but you, as an adult, you fucking use that shit?
Say it again.
Okay, so what is something that your parents or grandparents or family member had in their house as you were growing up that you said when you became an adult you would never have that in your house or use it? I'll go first. Mothballs. I told myself as a child, them motherfuckers stank. I would never have them motherfuckers in my house nor use them. I use them shits outside my house to keep snakes away.
They're necessary evils, and depending on where you stay. Shit.
Potpourri. I fucking hated potpourri. My mama was fucking warming up potpourri. That shit used to make me mad. But now, I mean, it's not potpourri, but we put Fabuloso on the stove. We do all kind of oil burners and shit. Why I gotta shut up?
Not you. Sorry, that was to Anna. That was to Anna.
One of my aunts had them. Oh my god.
I can't.
I'm not doing this for her today.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
The only thing I can kind of think of is them goddamn plastic hall runners that used to always flip up and had the little spiky things on the bottom. And God forbid you ain't had no shoes on.
Bro, yeah. Well, no, my mother didn't have them.
You step on one of those, your foot broke. The foot broke after that. You can't walk in your
foot. You might as well step on a whole bunch of fucking Legos and they goddamn point. This shit crazy.
That shit hurt.
Trust me, ain't nobody have plastic on the furniture, so I ain't never had to worry about this shit.
I've seen it, but it wasn't around me that much for me to be like, I can't.
Right, I only had like that one relative that had it on their furniture, and I didn't see them that often to be like so bothered by it.
I was, because my grandmother, and that's where we lived, and talk about dehydrated during the summertime because she would not take that shit off for nothing.
I can't.
Grandma, you don't even sit in here. Why we can't take it off?
Baby, talking about thighs melted to just straight to the plastic.
Yeah, I can't think of that.
Okay, we're moving on to the question. Okay. All right, so we're approaching the last question. This question is not growing up in a black home, but I wanted to make y'all think a little bit. But it does have to do with culture. What white celebrity would you invite to the barbecue?
Oh God. White celebrity would I invite to the barbecue? Teddy Swims. That motherfucker can sing. I'm just saying.
He can sing. He can sing. And I think he would fit right on in. I think he would fit right on in. Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey would be fucking hilarious.
Bruce Willis, Jim Carrey. Okay. Bruce Willis, he not going nowhere, baby. He not gonna be able to come.
No, Bruce Willis gonna stay right where Bruce Willis knows.
He not gonna be able to make it in his current condition.
I would have to say two because they're a pair. Because when you get them together, it's like funny as fuck. Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. Those I would.
They are definitely funny.
They are funny.
Adam Sandler.
You don't like Adam Sandler?
I like Adam Sandler, but I wouldn't. You know how many white people I got filtered through because there's a good handful of them that I actually like genuinely.
You can say a couple.
But I'm trying to. I don't know if they're still safe because so much shit be coming out. Because like, first
Child.
of all, I love Meryl Streep.
She's safe, ain't she?
I hope so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ellen
she's safe.
Pompeo.
Who?
Ellen
You know she got a
Pompeo.
new show. That means I don't know. Grace. I don't know when Grace is
I
gonna.
don't know. She's forever Meredith Grey. I don't care what she does.
Yeah.
She's Meredith Grey
Oh,
forever.
okay.
I love Mary.
I'm happy you said that because I ain't never know her real name. Go ahead.
Yeah, Meredith Grey. She married a black man.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, we love her.
Oh.
Yeah, she got kids and everything.
Kids and everything. Love her. Seth Rogen. I don't know if he's safe, but Seth Rogen.
As far as I know, I ain't
Oh,
never heard that.
Coastal Steve Austin.
Oh, hell fuck yeah.
Yes.
Uncle Steve is always invited.
And
He
Jerry.
keeps the beers to himself, but
You know, if we could bring back the dead Jerry too.
Oh, Kathy Bates.
I love Kathy Bates.
Okay.
I like Kathy Bates. And Jane Fonda, of course, but Jane Fonda has an eternal invite to the cookout because she's always been on the right side of history.
Somebody got to figure out who their baby daddy is.
Because that speech that she gave, chef kiss.
Jane Fonda's always been on. Jane Fonda got an eternal because she was in the trenches. So Jane Fonda always invited to the cookout.
I don't know if Sarah Paulson meets the criteria she should.
Why Sarah Paulson?
I hope she is too because I
hope
love her.
she do too. I love her.
I love her.
Especially in Ratchet. That was my shit.
Bro, her girlfriend is like 60 years older than her.
I know.
I love her. I loved her in Coven the most out of all the American Horror Stories. I loved her in Coven.
Is Tom Hardy safe?
I don't know, but he's safe to me because I love him too.
He fine. Finer than a motherfucker. Venom. That's who Tom Hardy is.
Oh.
Bane.
Tom Hanks, is he safe? I love him.
Him and Chet. Yeah.
Chet.
For sure. For sure.
Oh, you know who else is good? You know who
Chet
else
Hanks
is
is
safe?
Jamaican.
You know who else is safe? Steve Carell. Ain't that his name from the
Yes.
Office?
Yes.
Forever
I
safe.
love Steve Carell.
You see how well he's aging because he's unproblematic. You see how well he's aging? You seen that man? Because he's unproblematic. That man drinks his water and minds his business. I love him.
It's a couple. I can't name them all. What about what's that nigga name? I'm sorry. Wait.
Niggas.
What is his name?
Oh, I would say Candice Bergen because that's my godmother in fake life. But yeah. Oh.
Anne Hathaway.
Oh, I love Anne Hathaway. Yes.
Billie Eilish. She can come.
No, she can't.
She not safe?
No, I don't like her.
Oh.
She dressed like Soulja Boy. No, for real.
Well,
she dressed
my
like
spirit. And shout out to the broke bestie, my ex's daughter. I had to get that little girl straight one day because she was such the biggest Billie Eilish fan when the girl first came out. She's like she just dressed so different. I said, no, she don't. She dressed how we did in the 90s. She ain't doing shit, dude. The fuck?
She looks like a B-boy in the early 2000s with them oversized 3X, 4X shirts. She's not, no. And I'm not going to say I despise her completely, like how I feel about Taylor Swift, because Taylor Swift makes my ass itch on a regular fucking basis. But at the same time, I just be like, no, because she already thinks she invited to the cookout. She got it. No, I don't like her. I don't like her.
What about Rita Ripley? She just twerked on the internet.
Who?
Rita Ripley.
Who is it?
She's a wrestler.
Oh, no.
She was just twerking. Why no? I like her.
Whoever that chick is that plays Anna Steele from the 50 Shades of Grey. I don't ever know her name, but it's just that one chick who played Anna. She gives little slight, her characters and the character that she played, she gives a little read whenever she says something to him. It's the way she makes her faces when she says something like under her breath.
I think that's the only thing I've ever seen her in.
I don't know her. There's somebody else I was thinking
about. As far as I know, Leonardo DiCaprio is in the clear.
I hope so.
How could we forget? What is his name? Oh, fuck.
I said Rhea Ripley.
The older white man in Hollywood.
He said Rita.
Only dates black women.
I said Rhea.
Robert De Niro.
It sounded like
De Niro.
But I know what you're talking about.
You see again how well he's aging as old as he is because
Did he also marry a black woman?
Yes, all he does is
All
date
he
black
does is
women.
marry
He
black
don't do
women. All
nothing
he
else.
did is marry Rachel.
He's Italian or something, though, I think. So they
Hey,
always been different.
his skin is beige.
Yeah, they always been different. Him and Al Pacino, they've been different. They've been different.
He counts. Shut up, kid. It counts. Did we say Eminem or he ain't good no more? He canceled? What's going on with Eminem?
Eminem is always good at my podcast.
Okay, cool. I don't
He just
be up with the.
He just be chilling. You know, he's a grandpa. So whatever.
Yeah. All right, y'all. That's the end of my questions. I thank you guys so much for coming. Just so you guys know, next week, Irene will not be in attendance, but we do have our lovely Anna, the great, who will be standing in for the lovely Irene. So please tune into that. We got to think of a good topic because Anna, I know she got some stories. Lord mercy. But yeah, thank you guys for being here on this Wednesday. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose here to be with us. So I'm gonna let my beautiful co-host tell you where you can find them, and we're gonna get up out of here.
You can find me on TikTok as Nay Boogie with the Hoodie. On here on Wednesdays with these lovely people. These lovely people. And
Candy Tasty on Instagram, TikTok for now, c.hayes, INC. Here, Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursdays, The Vault with Chase and Duke at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
If I'm on the platform, Irene the Fashion Queen. Every other Tuesday, here on YouTube, The Queendom, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. This coming Tuesday, we got a good ass topic. We talking about pet play. If you know who Tayomi is, she's gonna be there. My good sis Samantha Odeyale, aka Miss Kitty, if you're nasty, gonna be there too. So that's gonna be a dope ass topic. Wednesdays, of course, you'll catch me here, except next Wednesday, with these beautiful ladies, 8 Central, 9 Eastern. Then every Thursday, 7 Central, 8 Eastern, until we get the fuck offline. Apparently, at this point, you will catch me and K Simone cutting the fucking food every goddamn time. Outside of that, y'all still got a couple more days for 40% off for the rest of the month. Everything on my website, books, shirts, hoodies, the whole 9 yards. Use the code BLACK. Make sure y'all downloading, Worshiper and everything, please and thank you. Because I got a couple more projects that I'm trying to put out there, but the support is needed. I appreciate it. Thank y'all.
And this your girl, Unpopular Stoner, aka Shape Butter Baby. You can catch me on TikTok at Unpopular Stoner. You can catch me on TikTok on my couples page with Shay and Tamani. You can catch me here every Wednesday with these lovely ladies, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I have not been putting this plug in. It's a shameless plug. Your girl's affiliate of Baked Bags. If you guys want to get you a nice little...
Them things hit.
Oh, okay. If you guys want to order something off from thebakebags.com, please use the code Shafia Hall. If you don't know how to spell it, just hit me up in my PMs, and I would definitely tell you how to spell it, but you get a percentage off of your order.
Just showed your age.
You sure the fuck did.
Ain't nobody called it a PM, and I don't know how fucking long, bro.
I see it on Facebook all the time.
That does not help your case.
It doesn't.
Whatever, PM, DM, whatever the fuck. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, come back next fucking week. And we'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.
What's going on, you guys? It's your girl Chase here.